This is the third day of Christmas, and instead of 3 French hens, you have 3 fat hens, which makes all the difference,
Right.
apparently. But in this one, hopefully we'll be able to get both. Because this is Aviary Attorney, and all I really know about it is that it is a game for filthy feather fanciers like yours truly. Oh, there are voices. That'll be great. And it takes place in France. And it has birds, obviously. So, with that, let's begin. Aviary Attorney. 1848. There's an interesting time frame for it. Ben says the voices are just tones, alas. And yes, Lorax, so many dang birds. Unfortunately, in the 12 Days of Christmas, every variation of it has a bunch of birds with the first couple of days. So we just can't get around it. P-Bug is exactly right. Christmas is responsible for 90% of bird-related content on the stream. It's true. It's true. Falcon. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't fast forward it through the keyboard, which is unfortunate.
Mouse only.
Yep. Some business to handle first. Sparrowson looks like a pretty dapper chap. I approve.
Well, we know Falcon has to be the prosecutor because he has the power of the frilly piece of cloth.
Ah, it's true. What's the other 10%? Resident Evil? Yeah. Ahem. Sir Falcon. Dame Caterline. Shouldn't it? I guess it would be La Concierge. P-Bug, we played Hotful Boyfriend because it was gifted to us. Signor Porter de Meow, of course. Oh, de Meow Estate. Yes, as per usual, we will play practically anything that is gifted to us, and as that was gifted, there you are. Your first serious client in months. It's exuberant wealth. Ah, looks like he is a defense attorney, not a prosecutor. And of course...
I was making Phoenix Wright reference. So through our feathers.
Wouldn't it be through our talons? By the way.
Kitty client.
Yes, exactly right, Ven. It is a wise practically.
Okay, so we have the usual thing so far.
Yep. At any time by clicking the suitcase.
This is one of those rare monochrome games. How is the how does it look to everybody?
Nearly forgot my wallet.
Because if it is kind of blurry, we can up the bit rate because there's not going to be much movement in this one. But if it's fine, then it's fine.
Right.
Look at this wallet.
Oh, how much money do... 20 francs. Welp.
Yeah, inflation is a thing, but somehow that tells me that's still not much.
Yeah, I'm not thinking so. Welcome to the map screen. Location name or location node.
It looks like some birds. I would say that that's correct then.
Exactly right.
Edges are a little cut off. Make sure that...
Yeah, I had to do window capture. Let me see.
Coolly, I think that's right.
Yeah, it's about right.
Huh. I was worried it was still like sized differently from the previous stream or something.
No case is too big or small. So, I guess to La Concierge first. Which is odd because I would have preferred going to Demiao first, but I guess it's important to actually talk to our client first.
Right.
Finest prison in the whole of France.
He looks like the goal guard from Out of a Boyfriend.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah. Even though we're in France, I still can't help putting a stereotypical Bobby accent on him.
I think it's because of how they spell it.
Right.
That's quite the outfit Catalan has. The fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon.
Petite assistant.
You'd only hire the best lawyers. Which, considering he hasn't had many clients... Oh, there we are. Ouch. People killed that dude in Bloodborne a lot. Well, yeah, what happened would be a good start.
Alright, I trust you to crack the case. I am off.
Alright. Baron Roguil. Baron about business stuff. Company shares, investments. Yeah, at this period of time, women generally were not educated in anything approaching economics, so it sounds about right. A man with a watch took your what? Camera! It's a very new gadget. Tiny box sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints your picture very fast. In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Let me believe. So he actually got some intel before he actually was told about it. Body of Monsieur Grenouille. All ripped open. Over the froggy Monsieur and called for help when the police arrived. Papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Okay, so who was there? My dearest Maman. So he's a psychic bird detective. The best kind, P-Bug. The best kind. So her father, Baron Roguil, and the housemaid. Well, Grenouille very obviously did not kill himself. And then Monsieur Robito. So basically 5 suspects. Independently, I had watched listened to a podcast called In the Dark, and they talked about, a lot of police procedures and whatnot. And yeah, asking if something suspicious happens is one of the worst questions you could ask, because a lot of people write off a lot of things as not very important, whereas actually it could be very important. So it's most important to just ask, did you see anything? Evening was very normal. Very normal until the incident. Wait! Falcon, you missed something of huge importance! Food was delicious. It's true! She didn't say what what the food was. Poached red herring. Perfect bloody rare. Red herring. Oh great, are we going to have a literal red herring? That's pretty awesome. Let's see. This is a red herring, and she ate a bloody rare steak at the banquet. None to be seen. We have a lot of work ahead of us. I believe in justice. Indeed they are. A Facebook. Great. I like that idea. Oh, that's a lot of pictures. Okay. Let's make a move. Oh, it saves automatically. Good to know. Okay. So I think it would be best to go to the scene of the crime first. This is actually where I'm kind of tempted to pull the audience, but if this is like the Ace Attorney games, then you'll have to come back around eventually anyway. So let's go to the scene of the crime first. Dirty clothes and gaunt faces. What do you okay, this is where I'll ask, chat. Should we give nothing, give 1 franc, or give 10 francs of our 20 to the poor, starving peoples? My immediate theory is that they might not actually be, starving beggars, although that is probably colored by the Hunchback of Notre Dame, where they had the Court of Miracles. P-Bug says all the francs, Ven says 1 franc. My inherent skin flintiness will say 1 franc then. We've got business to attend to. Chateau Crinière. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads? Huh. That is actually a lot more diverse a series of investments than you usually saw at that period. The smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. The finesse of an inebriated warthog. Oh, so he's a robber baron. Very nice. More investigators? I'm thinking honesty is probably the best policy here. J.J. Falcon. This jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. That's a bunch of question that hopped away before you heard the answers. Most curious. I have a hutch. Oh dear. Something like that. Research on Monsieur Grenouille. Good friend and a loyal business partner. I do like the music for this one. It sets the mood very well. Prior to the unfortunate incident. It's a slow process. Here to see you out when you're done with your investigations. Soundtrack is Camille Saint-Saëns, large participant in the Carnival of the Animals, for obvious reasons. Ah, that's good to know then. Okay, so let's go to the garden first, as the actual scene of the crime. The crime scene investigation thing. The Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. Okay, let's do some examination. Why is the statuary human? That is a good question. That's... Aha! What is it? Sparrowson, go away to the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. Maybe it's just shaved apes. I'm a respectable lawyer. My sweet threads. I'm actually liking Sparrowson. Those darn dirty apes. What do you all think, chat? First person to say gets to choose, heads or tails. I remember right, yeah, the back of a 1 franc note, or 1 franc coin, actually was like, I don't think it was a fleur-de-lis, but I think it might have been something else along those lines. You know, a more abstract design. Ben says tails. Tails it is. The planked squiggles. Ah. Led us astray, then. Oh, nice. Almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. A mystery item. That looks like a cigar. Interesting. Let's see. The goofy face. And it's old even at this period. That's a shame. Oh. Ouch. Sparrowson. Falcon. Oh, it is good that they actually cross off, or you can't select an area once you've examined it and gotten everything. Interesting. The little cherub people creep me out. You should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. That a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh! Oof. I don't know how much Sparrowson is getting paid, but he should probably be docked for that. Bane looks almost lifelike. Oh! Oof. Welp. Okay, now that we've gotten in our quota of horse jokes, there's only one thing left to do. Big sticky puddle. So he was attacked and killed on the staircase. Well, I believe that's everything, so... Don't push your luck. Alright, let's try the lounge. That's a tall person. Is that a camel? Made totally just did something shifty. Should totally call her out on it. Collide. Collide do hot. Huh. This is where the photograph was taken. Yeah. Huh. A clock above the mantelpiece. They insist on using that very location. That seems kind of dodgy. Hitting on it totally clashes with the decor. Totally. Huh. Clock has no hands. Huh. Yeah, pretty much. Anything you need to confess? Huh. Should we pressure her or ease off a little bit? My instinct says to pressure her and call her out on what she swiped, but on the other hand, maybe she didn't do anything. I will leave that up to you, chat. Everyone says rattle the cages. Are you sure there isn't anything you're hiding? We help people get away with criminal acts. Make her swear to you. No, that's not right. Well, that didn't work. Actually, there is something. Well, we tried to give her the 3rd degree, but... Yeah, why do we want to worry about petty theft when we've got a murderess to get off? I mean... Aha! The habit got a little carried away. So there's where all of the missing silverware went. Well, technically you've already broken his trust, but, well, that is everything, so... Okay, should we tell him that she's a thief, or just play it nice? Especially after she was so grateful that we didn't give her the 3rd degree about it. Lark says she's a thief, she's a thief. No mercy. Oh, P-Bug didn't want us to rat her out, but we are narcs, unfortunately. But apparently he already knew. You know, that's a good point. I had thought that he had more servants as a good robber baron, but apparently it is just the 2 of them. Oh, he is not a ruthless, money-grabbing bourgeoisie. 100 francs of silver from him. You're trucking the bucket for a man of my stature. What of it? What's 100 francs? Besides 5 times what we started out with. We'll see. Oh, it has gotten serious. Listen well, garçon. Extortionate amounts of taxes. Ooh. Well, that didn't work. Well, so we could have... Potentially we could have questioned him for the remainder of it. But... Ah, well. Note on the door. Currently out on artistic expedition. Shall return when his muse sees fit. Class warfare has failed. Well, I guess we should knock anyway. Ain't nothing lost. Alright, chat. Since my last choice went badly, I will leave it up to you. Should we break in, or should we just head on out? My instinct says to break in, but apparently my instinct has not been 100% accurate up until now. Debug says break in. We break in. Well, that is true, Ven, but if there's a manifestly bad decision coming up, then you can feel free to let us know ahead of time. The law is just a crutch, disregard it. I'm barging the door down. Welp. Bird Jesus. Apparently when Jesus said he was for all people, people did not include birds. Oh, Ven looks forward to the consequences of terrible decisions. Well, that is the name of the game. And to a bird-sized cannonball. It's very... yeah, ostentatious sounds about right to me. Swanky talk for swanky. Near Portois. What do you think? Do we take it or do we leave it? I'm guessing if we leave it, it doesn't make evidence, but maybe it will. Wayne has returned. You missed us getting thrown out on our ear by the robber baron. P-Bug says take it. We take it.
Borrow, huh?
Let's see. So we got the easel.
I like how you can sort through here and pick out stuff, then to kind of pixel hunt for it in the Phoenix Wright games.
Right.
It seems like it also leads to a lot more, false positives.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I'm guessing that might be all that's important here. Part of me is wondering if there isn't a, a time limit of some sort. Well, I guess we can find out. I don't have the money for that sort of luxury. Hey, we've only got 19 francs.
Oh, what did you spend your one on?
There was a starving mother and child, and we gave her 1 franc. It was a tigress in profile. And they just dainty fellow upon a horse. Taken from Notre Dame Cathedral itself.
Wow.
Photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside.
Oh, ho!
You missed a lot of jokes like that Sparrowson has been making.
Nice.
A man in a top hat.
So 2 bears high-fiving.
Oh, we can look at the little ones, too. Looks more like a stepladder to me.
Okay, yeah, this is... They pretty clearly knew their inspiration.
Mm-hmm. Appears to be a jail cell. So what do you think, chat? It's cool we're lawyers, a little illegal, or very illegal? Well, if Phoenix Wright has taught us anything, it's that if you're a lawyer, it's okay.
One of my favorite Phoenix Wright moments was in Case 5 from the bonus one in the first game, where they actually have it as a plot point that they have this rule of evidentiary law that, you know, the way things have to be entered, like submitted by the police and stuff like that. I believe in the same scene you can present stuff you found on your own.
Right. Okay, Bubik says it's cool we're lawyers.
Fortunate.
What's the law but a leash? I'm sure use a legal jargon makes you have faith in credentials. Sounds legit. I've actually been reading a book on Montaigne, and the legal system, especially at this era and earlier, was an absolute shambles.
Right.
Like, there was actually a case where a person was convicted of a crime and was sent, to be hanged, whatever. And then it was found out, that a group of other people confessed to it. And then the question was, well, do we release the other person? And the answer was no, because this would set a precedent for overturning convictions, and we can't have that.
Right.
So the guy was executed.
Jeez. Like how Falcon didn't even have a response to
Right. Sailing ship on a windy day.
that.
Well, I think that's everything.
I'm very disappointed that Sparrow said to get into some puns about knots.
Yep. That's about
That's it, yeah.
Uh-oh. Welp. Do we tell the truth or do we lie to the photographer here?
What was the truth?
The truth is we barreled through his door and took his stuff.
Nice. I would really lie in that case.
Yeah, I'm not sure if telling the truth would help, but he is an artist, so it's hard to tell. And he had a note where he said that he would come back when his muse led him to it. P-Bug says we should lie, and P-Bug thus far has let us, well, some kids.
And we were like,
We cannot do that because that would be illegal. Then they were like,
well, he bought it.
let's hope he doesn't mind that we swiped his picture.
I'm wondering if this leads into a thing like Chrono Trigger, the trial scene. Like the more wrong things you do, the more people show up to condemn you for it.
So can we even go back here?
Stop messing around.
Okay.
Well,
I don't think we have enough evidence to do much of anything, but we'll see.
a true Phoenix Wright tradition to make accusations and bluff.
Yeah. Tribunal de Grande Instance.
Whatever.
Yeah, sure. Petite Sparrowson. We've got a handle of things.
Well, somebody has faith in you.
Your best for me. We who are about to get convicted salute you.
Well, you're not in any trouble. She is.
We did, in fact, break and enter. Okay.
I like the judge picture there.
Oh, is he like a stork?
Hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Long-billed judge.
Mm-hmm.
Judge Maxime. Yeah, we did break in and steal. Defense is ready. Rupert Rappington.
He's going to be your Winston Payne
Right.
for the tutorial case, what it looks like. Rupert. Nice.
You don't have that right in France, good sir.
Reminds me of the joke of, I think I've made it before on stream, but what do you call the person who graduated bottom of his class in medical school?
Doctor.
Doctor.
Oh, we've actually got a jury.
Whoa.
I'm not sure how likely jury trials were in France at this time.
8-member jury too. It's interesting.
Ah,
Sisters.
is this yours?
Well, yeah.
Whatever. Dame Cataline de Meow. Inspector Bolerti.
I should have pulled up like an English to French translation thing to get the names as they pop up. An eye patch. That's awesome.
Be like Turkey?
Huh.
Without hatred and without fear, to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Just Bolerti. This Viridian killer. I'm going to be sad that he doesn't have a gavel.
Right.
Awful goody two-shoes.
Nice. Slit his mama's throat for a nickel. I do like how, even though they don't have voice acting, the dots and the tone they make, it lets you know if somebody has a deep voice or, is kind of, higher pitched and nervous.
Right. By the housemaid of Grand Rule. His blood on her paws. Okay.
Ooh, I like that little drum roll into it.
Key phrase finds suspicious, and Falcon will press the witness for information.
Okay, interesting. So I wonder if they actually have a score system. Because the Phoenix Wright games warned you about wasting your time on needless pressing, but I don't think it ever actually penalized you. Yeah, that seems to be important.
Like guilt to a convict.
Yeah, about 200 years before forensics, let's go ahead and ask, or about 100 years before forensics, let's go ahead and ask about whose blood it was.
Oh, I bet I know.
Oh.
One Aviary Attorney games, there were individual situations that penalized you for.
That's true, yeah, I do remember, yeah, I think you're right. You would, lose one box of one hit worth. Yeah, might as well.
How can you be so sure? I do.
Dun dun dun.
From the steak.
Mhm.
Aha! Well... No! Intriguing.
A little
Alright.
favor.
This is good. Look at bourgeois kitten.
A proper civilized animal. It's kind of interesting he's putting the pieces together and having you find the stuff to support it.
Right.
The missing tableware, yeah. Because...
It had been stolen!
Falcon proof! Interesting.
Ah!
Perhaps.
What a twist!
Harsh.
My investigation? Oh, snap! Oh dear.
Jeez. Now that guy's kind of cool, but you know,
that was kind of a drop to ball there.
Right. That's why he doesn't have his gavel, because he dropped it along with his mic.
Right.
Orobitio Robinio.
Dare speak without hatred and without fear, tell the true truth and nothing but the truth. Great Monsieur Robito Robini. And visionary. Je suis l'artiste. Tu es une pipe. Les branches.
I send you tweets. Oh.
It's the 19th century. You know what the times are.
I left before I could get into it, but 1848 is, I want to say 1830 is when railroads, or 1820 something is when railroads started in Europe. So things, they would still be quite new in 20 years later.
Right.
I'd say like the 34, 35 is when the first contract started in the US.
Beauty of the banquet and one fantastic photograph. Then I build him in love. The consummate artist.
I was going to say.
Or artiste.
Yeah. I always love it when a character in a game says exactly what we're thinking. That's a dapper lion there.
Wait a minute. That's the wrong photo. It was Caroline in the middle. Oh, I think I noticed something else, too.
I like how they sneak in a reference to somebody photobombing a very primitive, thing like that.
Right. Quite suspicious, wouldn't you agree?
So definitely suspicious. Is it at 7:30? I can see the hands.
Yeah, it looks about right.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can squint and see it now.
Aha!
So he knows the same thing you did.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I hadn't explained it.
Yeah.
I was gonna have my moment in the sun. Ah, well.
There was a Awkward Zombie, I think is the name of the webcomic, but she does some, fan art and spoofs of these video game things. And she did one of the Phoenix Wright games where basically it's like, hey, I'm about to, and then, I forget which game that was, but your co-pilot basically said, hey, isn't it blah, 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 everything.
Right. Hey, I'm inconsistency. Oh, courtroom is out of order. Case closed. Oh.
Oh, so now the truth comes out. It is true that even if you can't present it, you still know what the truth is.
Right.
So you can go off that. 7 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say it's this here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think of how to get there. I'm guessing photograph.
I would have picked the black and white one first, just out of curiosity.
Well, color photographs aren't...
I know they haven't been invented yet, but... Impossible. We're going to have one of the interact with the... Yeah. Wasn't that convenient?
It has no hands.
Interesting. It's like somebody did it to set up an alibi.
Mm-hmm. Please, Monsieur, don't patronize us. Dun dun dun!
But I'm an artist. I can't afford Photoshop.
I used GIMP. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. That's an interesting theory.
Yep, exactly right.
He might be overplaying his hand a little bit. Because it could be that somebody like put the hands on the clock, knowing there'd be a photographer,
Right.
and then took them back off later. Oh, okay.
Just because I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs.
Oh, well, if that's all. Huh. Well, fair enough then.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's easy.
With respect, Josh, I fear his claws. Under the Ancien regime.
But despite what his snark might make you think.
Man, I'm actually really liking this judge.
I gotta say, this, for a tutorial, what I'm assuming is a tutorial case, it's they're definitely adding a lot to it.
Right.
I think with this point in Phoenix Wright 1, it's like you've already gotten the witness to confess. Yeah,
right.
The one witness, yeah. Yeah, like Ben says, significantly more competent than the Ace Attorney judge, right?
Ooh. So he's kind of hinting at it.
Right. That would be her father?
Yes.
Yeah, the lion guy, yeah. Or implicate himself, because his claws seem pretty,
Right. He'll of our community, he would never do such a thing.
Who's Rorgil?
He's the robber baron and the host of the party.
Okay.
He's also a lion.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute, is he Cataline's father?
No.
Okay.
Here. That's Cataline.
Uh-huh.
That's her father, Courtois.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's Rorgil.
There we go. Okay. So
Thank you, Facebook.
Yeah.
No, really, that's... Aha!
He's got his own theme music.
Yep. Incompetence!
The deep voice loss is immediately plugging in Tony J as Shere Khan for this guy's voice.
Yeah. Nope, no objections. Without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. I know he's probably the one who did it, but I'm still liking him anyway.
Right. And those were the three... Robini was a photographer.
Right.
Greenwee was the third member in their railroad company.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
When I heard her cry for help. Garçon. Monsieur Greenwee. Okay.
So dinner, Greenwee, or Grenwee. Interesting choices that you have to go
Right.
with.
I'm thinking eventually it will have to go with a cigar.
Yeah, for garden.
Right. And I've used all of the other evidence.
Yeah, in that case, maybe press garden and see if that leads you there.
Yeah.
What is with all the horses? Oh, so yeah, you can go off that.
That's not right.
Nah, never mind.
Balderdash.
It's probably soft and soggy evidence now,
Right.
but... Oh,
Ah.
well played, well played. I imagine one of those cartoon things where the guy gapes in shock and the cigar just flies out of his mouth.
Right.
Hmm.
Disguise your own illicit activity.
Oh, okay. So this is where we're going.
All right. I'm just along for the ride, Falcon. You're the one that's conducting this train. Oh, shamelessly brazen.
I get that it is Phoenix Wright tradition to have the witness show up and then accuse him, but I do miss the thing where you bring up the Facebook and pick him out.
Right. If for no other reason, because sometimes choosing the wrong person is hilarious.
Right. Yes, I did it.
At least 10,000 francs worth of motive. It's preposterous.
The orchestra's really getting into this.
Right. To bloody the hands of his guests? Of course. I have to say, I think Falcon is a better lawyer than Phoenix, too.
Right. Slanderous yarn. Poor rabbit guy gets no respect.
And he doesn't deserve any.
I feel a little bad for him. That's where it kind of gets me, though. That's plausible, but it does make me... I just can't help thinking that,
You disbar this ranting lunatic. There's only one outrage here. That is a serious expression. A bourgeoisie of the worst kind. Not the fat cat bourgeois. A respectable, hard-working capitalist.
Well, I think it's temper. I think his temper got the best of him there. Yeah.
I don't like his chances, but you filthy jackdaw.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I don't think it could have gone any better.
Yeah. So, is there any reason not to suspect her father, like the initial suspicion was?
The big thing for me is that since he was in both pictures, he probably wasn't edited out, so he probably was. Probably was not.
That's a good point. It's because at this point, I can't help thinking that from what I've seen of this one, it could be him or it could be her. Right. That she actually was guilty.
That's bad kitty. He needs to be sprayed at least 3 times with water.
You're right.
Yeah, I imagine the idea is that if the jury, if you've really aggravated them throughout, then even with that, they might still find her guilty.
Yeah. Unanimously, there you go.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Woo! Not guilty.
Oh, there you go.
Also explains why the robber baron was so angry when we pressed him a little bit.
Right. Like a frog.
This was a group achievement.
One thing I do really like is the fact that you got the illegal evidence and it helped you figure out what was going on.
Right. Even though you couldn't present it.
Exactly, right.
Yeah, ironically, it feels like this is a bit more, for lack of a better term, legal than the Ace Attorney series, which I actually kind of like.
Pinned the murder. Yeah, they did kind of build up the possibility, and he basically had confessed to it. So.
Right.
Oh, snap. Was I right?
Oh,
jeez, okay. Yeah, because I just thought it was really interesting that you never actually cleared her of any suspicion. You just kind of pointed at somebody else. I wonder if the game did that for a reason. And
right.
Yeah, sure enough. Well, their head detective only has one eye. You can't count on him to find everything. Oh, so he was in on it too?
Apparently.
Gee, okay. Man.
These bird games are weird.
Huh.
Well, that's kind of sad.